And let's move on. Let's move on. There were some big moments this weekend from quarterbacks. We're starting to see some bigger moments as the season goes on. So let's talk about the Brady moment, as we call it. Somebody that just got it done when they needed it most. Who's your guy?
Matthew Stafford, man. I mean,
Okay.
ever since he stepped in the league, man, he's one of the top quarterbacks that has led in fourth quarter comebacks. Now, granted, he did play for the Detroit Lions, right? But I think what he's doing with this young receiver group, it's a very young team. I remember you guys talking about the couch coach, man. You guys were like, "Oh, the Rams! Oh, why are you going to pick them?" I told you why. They got a veteran quarterback that can get it done. If you protect Matt Stafford, he will deliver the mail.
True.
He's extremely good. He's still good at what he does. Puka Nacua finally scored a touchdown. His first touchdown, it was a walk-off in overtime. Beautiful, nice little option route. He works the middle so well. And I know guys are right now comparing him a little bit to Larry Fitzgerald because of his size. I'm not going to stretch that and say he's there yet, but I love what I see from this kid already. I mean, he just understands it. He's a big physical kid. He makes great catches even when it's not a great throw, right? So kudos to him. I know that was his first TD, happened to be that walk-off when Cooper Kupp gets back. I mean, look out. They may make the push in the NFC West, maybe take maybe that third or that second slot outside of us, but I don't see them beating us. So, I mean, we're 9-0 versus them in regular season games. So good luck with that. But shout out to Stafford.
We always got to.
What about you?
We always got to get a 49er plug in there somehow. I'm gonna go right back to New York, where I was, the game that I was at, the Sunday Night Football game, the Chiefs versus the Jets. Patrick Mahomes did not have a great night, right? I've seen him in person 3 times now. I've seen him play much better than he played the other day.
Right.
But I'm going to tell you too, some of his problem is, man, they really don't have any receivers that are getting open down the field, and the protection Sunday night was pretty terrible. But what does Mahomes do? Late in the fourth quarter, Zach Wilson and the Jets tie the game 20-20. Big touchdown, big 2-point conversion. Stadium's going nuts, Brandon. If there was a roof, the roof has been blown off the place. I mean, everybody feels like the Jets have a chance. And Patrick Mahomes takes the Chiefs for kind of the end of the third into the fourth, right? 15 plays, 7 minutes and 23 seconds. Some big runs, some big throws, mostly to tight ends and running backs. Jason Kelce was involved in some of that. But they get down and they get
Travis
Kelce, rather.
Not Jason.
Not Jason. They get down, they kick the field goal, right? They take the lead. Everything is good. Zach Wilson, 3 minutes later, fumbles the football away. And then what does Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs do? They keep the ball for 18 plays that over just 53 yards. They kept the ball for another 7 minutes and 24 seconds.
Suffocated.
What that effectively means that the Jets can't get the ball back. There is no chance of a comeback. And then he slides at the 2-yard line, stands up, puts his arms out, and says, "I beat you all again." Right?
Man.
So
bettors lost millions on that.
What's that?
Bettors lost millions on that.
Oh, people
the slide would have covered the 8, and it didn't happen. I feel bad for guys who were betting the spread that day. That's why I don't bet the spread, man. I just do the pick'ems.
Hey,
just feel it's easier. Let's not worry about it. Who wins? If they win, they win. Great.
In that game, from a referee standpoint, there was a big hold. There was a pass interference, phantom pass interference on an interception. But you got to go with what the facts are, not with what should have been or what
right.
And for Mahomes to be able to figure out a way to control that whole last of the third quarter and basically the whole fourth quarter, they had the ball twice and they ran 12 minutes off the clock. I mean, that's pretty impressive.
Yep.
So I got to give them that.
Yep.